Danielle Niles, thank you. ISIS is claiming responsibility for a series of deadly explosions in Afghanistan's capital. Officials say at least 40 people are dead and dozens injured after a suicide bomber targeted a Shiite Muslim cultural center in Kabul. There were also other explosions reported outside the building earlier today. The U.S. Embassy in Kabul condemned the attack, calling it horrific and indiscriminate. Barry Petersen is following the latest from London.
In the aftermath of death, family members walked amid the debris, as if seeing this would somehow ease the reality of losing someone you love. But for some, it just made it worse. The Cultural Center was hosting a panel discussion in the basement on the Russian invasion of Afghanistan in 1979, which had attracted a large number of people. A news agency in the same building was apparently not targeted. The Deputy Foreign Minister for Health said, "There are men, women, and children among the wounded." ISIS quickly claimed responsibility for the carefully coordinated explosions, first outside, then more inside. "We were moving the wounded," this eyewitness said, when there was a second explosion and then a third. Another eyewitness said a suicide bomber was hiding in the crowd and detonated his device. Hospitals were quickly overwhelmed and issued calls for doctors to come help. Most of the wounded suffered severe burns. And there was the grim reality of men carrying in coffins for those who would not survive. There have been constant attacks in Kabul, which ISIS says it has launched against a TV station, a hospital, and several mosques. It creates this never-ending sense of fear in the city, which may be exactly what ISIS wants. Adriana and Brooke,